was nothing I've ever seen before. You can call me a nut, but I know what I saw.
So, let's just get this straight. You were walking in these woods at midnight, and you saw some strange lights?
Yeah, it got brighter and brighter, and then it was doing in a circular motion.
Alright, so you saw this strange light over here?
Yeah. The weird thing was it didn't make a noise. It wasn't a helicopter or a plane. It wasn't anything man-made at all.
Getting anything, Dev?
Yeah, strange emptiness. Yeah, I think I just saw what you saw. Had a vision.
Yeah, he does that. I'd think you'd be worried about getting mauled by a bear or attacked by someone out in these woods. Very Blair Witch style. Or aliens. Or Bigfoot. Or anything, really. Could be out here.
I grew up around here, and I'm not afraid of what's normally here, but what I experienced that night was not normal.
Well, there was over 5,000 reported UFO sightings last year, and easily half of that number led to encounters of the fourth kind.
Which means...
Abductions, which often go unreported as well, but not always by choice. Oftentimes the abductee's memory is void of the encounter, and it's also associated with lost time.
Oh shit. They haven't taken me, thankfully, but I have had another type of encounter. I've been visited twice by strange beings dressed in black. I believe they're men in black.
When did they last visit you?
It was about 4 days ago, and I was getting ready for work. It was really weird, because when they were talking, their mouths weren't physically moving.
Did they have strange movements when they moved and knew things that they shouldn't have known?
Yeah. And then they intimidated me about not talking about it, or otherwise they'll be back.
Wow. What made you reach out to us then?
Because I refuse to be intimidated by anyone. I will not be silenced, and I will tell everyone what I saw, and they could suck a big fat one.
Well, I would caution you, only because they have been known to escalate things and even harm people, and some people have disappeared.
It takes a lot to startle me, but I must warn you guys, you may be marked, and the men in black will visit you.
Well, we do appreciate your testimony. Thank you for having us out here, and we will document this sighting. And if they show up again, we have our number.
Well, thank you. And one key piece of advice, If they show up at your door, do not invite them in.
You don't plan to, but why's that?
Because the second time I tried to take pictures, and when they came, the picture disappeared from the hard drive.
How do you know that wasn't just a common hard drive failure?
Because I had 3 photos of them on the hard drive, and when they walked by, only those 3 were gone. It's like they knew. It was weird.
Okay. Well, take care. And like I said, you have our number. If they show up again, let us know. Yeah, Rachel, what's up? Rachel? Rachel?
Can I help you?
Rachel, you've been investigating things you shouldn't be.
What I do is none of your business. Now, turn around and don't fall on your ass down the stairs, okay?
Are you sure you want to do this, Rachel? We know a lot and see what you see.
You really have been chasing ghosts with this UFO stuff. Back away from it. Do not talk to anyone else, or we will be back and we will not be as...
Nice. See you again, Rachel.
You too, Devlin.
I don't know if I can do this anymore, Dev.
They visited you, didn't they?
I mean, we've encountered negative spirits and creatures and even a violent gnome together. But the men in black?
I know you're terrified about it. Just hold on. We'll meet up. We'll discuss this.
Well, I am legit frightened, Dev.
Yeah, just hold on. I know. Yeah, Rachel, can I, yeah, I have a few things I gotta do. I'll go ahead and call you back, okay? Alright, yep. Alright. What are you fellas here for? Okay, well, I have things to do, so...
Yes, we know what you have done.
And are doing.
What are you trying to do?
Freak of your kind.
Are you sure you want to do that?
I'll be damned. Alright, well thanks for coming over today, Rachel. And look at this footage that I caught here. It's just stunning.
That is very weird.
Yeah, and I know, right? Because basically they're at the door, but they don't show up on the camera. Only their reflection exists. So I know that they're not human, potentially, or something's off.
Well, I am glad for you. But I'm starting to feel kind of sorry for you, too. This Men in Black thing is just the final straw for me. You know, I'd do almost anything for you, but I just can't go on with this anymore.
You're leaving me?
Just on this case and the paranormal stuff. I mean, just thinking about a few years back when that scarecrow man attached itself to you, I was doubtful that I would even team up with you on this calling of yours. You know, I figured bad things like that wouldn't happen often.
Well, Rachel, I know it's terrifying for you, but I really need you by my side.
I just can't do it anymore. I'm really sorry.
I understand. I don't like it, but I understand.
Still got Francis. Besides, you'll probably meet someone who'd be even more of an asset to you than I would. Less of a chicken shit than myself.
Well, indeed, you were quite a chicken shit on a few cases.
Hey now, I take pride in my chicken shitting abilities, okay? Just wouldn't be me if it wasn't like that.
True. And I understand. I feel like I let you down.
We're still good friends. I mean, we can still hang out and do normal things. It's just closing, you know, this chapter.
Alright.
Good luck on your future endeavors.
Thanks.
Oh, Francis is probably out at a France school, but you want to tell him for me, please?
I will. Alright, well thanks, Rachel, and stay safe.
The stuff happening here, the weird stuff happening here is real. I don't know what to do.
Okay. So let me get this right. So there's a lot of disturbances that seem to be in the basement. They happen at 3 a.m. And there's been violent type activity as well.
Like the picture I sent you. I don't even like going down there. And the last time I went down there with a friend, he was literally pushed across the room. We hurried up out of there. He literally peed himself.
I hate when that happens. Yours is usually alcohol related. There's a difference.
We don't drink or use meds here. But after that, being drugged up doesn't sound half bad.
It isn't all that's cracked up to be anyways.
What he means is that it can actually have the opposite effect. We've had clients that have been drugged up, and it actually can make them more vulnerable to negative energies.
Are you going down there now?
Yeah, and actually with it being questionable activity down there, you can...
No, I'll stay here.
As I was about to say, yep. Alright.
I'll start looking for unexplainable electromagnetic fields.
Okay, and stay close by, because I'm not liking the energies off of this one. Something we haven't encountered in a long time.
What are you getting at, Daddy boy?
It's just something that's just dread, pure dread.
I'm not liking this either.
That makes two of us.
Hello?
Let's keep going forward. You're not allowed to harm anyone anymore.
Did you see that too?
You did, yes. Thank you for showing yourself to us. But now, what is your true business? Why are you here? Are you okay, man?
Just the wind knocked out of me, I think.
Alright, that is enough. You maybe haven't met the power of the angels, but you can't hurt anyone anymore. I call upon Saint Michael. Come down. Defend us in this battle. You okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Man, you okay, man?
Got knocked down twice. puked a little. I'm doing alright, all things considered, but I don't know.
That will happen. I know that it affects everyone differently. Negative energies, some will cause nauseousness, some will have health issues, some will get migraines, and some will puke like you did.
Yeah, it happened right as soon as he sprayed the bottle. I think that might have been part of it.
Yeah, I think it provoked it a little bit, but it feels lighter now.
Thanks for stating the obvious, Sherlock.
Welcome to my world. It's a little different from those Franstables of yours, Watson.
I just hope it's gone.
I actually think it is. I don't feel it. And it kind of literally, it felt like it was escaping, like it was just rushing out of here, getting out of here. I think that's what that whoosh was. That was powerful, though. It knocked us down. But I don't feel it anymore.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's go up and brief the client on what happened. Oh, man. Seemed like it attached itself to you.
Attach yourself to me. Why?
Well, actually, it reminded me somewhat of like an angel of death. It seems like its goal is to torment, cause suffering, but not take lives or consume lives like a demon would. It reminded me a lot of Abaddon.
Who's that, bro?
This all makes sense now. I came from a really religious family. Bible studies every Sunday, that sort of thing. About the same time I had a fallout with my family. I've cursed God. Even challenged him.
How so?
I completely lost faith. I told God that I would need a really good sign to believe. I just can't believe he would send Abaddon after me.
Well, I'm not saying with exact certainty that that's exactly who it is, but the energies getting off of him and what I was getting in my reads, it just definitely felt like that. It seemed like a controversial energy of a higher complex.
So, he's an authorized angel of death by God?
Yeah, basically it's believed that he'll be sent down if for some reason the light of God is not with those that he visits.
So, note to self, don't challenge or piss off the big guy upstairs.
What I remember about him in the text was that he wasn't with Satan, but like God's police.
Yeah, it's kind of a controversial part of it, but I'm thinking it could just be maybe a tough love kind of situation here, what we're dealing with. I think, though, that you may know what you need to do, and you might have renewed your faith.
I think I'm gonna have to go to church and repent.
Certainly hope we don't have to come back here.
Yeah.
Me too. Thank you.
Yeah, just let us know what happens if anything changes.
I will.
Alright.
I know it's been a while since Rachel's left. Have you met the new pair of research yet?
Actually, this weekend while you're at a Franstable, I'm supposed to be meeting up with her and just kind of seeing how we mesh, which I kind of find it interesting, you know, that since you can't really do it because you're off doing whatever it is that you do,
Yeah.
but you at least sent her our direction. So I guess I can thank you for that.
Well, you know I can't really live without my Franstables, even after college. But they became sort of business. You have to pay to get in now. It's VIP status.
What am I going to do with you? You're never going to grow up, are you? At least you can admit that.
Yeah.
I'll let you know how it goes with, what's her name?
Olivia. Olivia Frankincense. I think you two will hit it off a lot better than I could. At least right now.
Yeah, those damn Franstables. You'd actually be around a lot more if you kind of did less of those, but...
Yeah, I can't really
do that, though. So, hopefully, she'll fit in and this Olivia person will be a good match and actually have the time to do it.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming back so soon.
You did the right thing by summoning me.
Come in, please.
Have a seat. You mentioned over the phone that the activity has escalated.
Yes, it seemed like it was better right after you left, after you did that seance thing, but in the last 7 days it just seems to be getting worse.
Did you also take the calming potion I made for you?
Yes, every day as instructed. I'm about to break. I can't take much more of this activity.
Let's have a quick session, honey. Open the gate for me, Papa. As I pass, I will return and thank Lawa.
Who's here with us? Do you hear that? Who are you? What do you want?
Ito, Jita, Kazet. Sispan Koche, Ratal Pita. Papa Legba, as always, thanks for access to the other side. By closing the gate, our brothers and sisters will stay as I return.
Are they gone?
Yes, this session felt even better than the last one.
I'm bewildered by your mysterious ways.
We are all put on this earth to serve a purpose.
What is that for you, and what's my purpose?
You're meant to live your life and find the happiness that has eluded you. It is only up to you. And as for me, I serve the spirits and make sure everybody gets what they want.
Everyone? You mean your clients?
Something like that, yes.
I hope they stay away this time. I'm losing my sleep and my sanity.
You have my number, and here. 40 this time. Discount for being a loyal customer.
Oh, right. Sorry. Thank you.
This calming potion is a stronger batch made with love.
I'll use it as instructed. Rub it on my head right before bed.
Right between the eyes, and you got it. Until next time, Hunter.
Alright, so what's made you want to continue research in such a controversial field?
When I was 8 years old, I lived with my grandmother, and she had passed away. So I went to go live with my older sister. And I can't explain it, but, you know, I used to see her around the house. Of course, nobody believed me.
Of course.
I remember how her perfume smelled and how she walked. I knew it was her visiting, and I was comforted knowing that she was there with me. I guess I just want to provide that same comfort to people.
And it sounds like you have. You've had over 250 cases, 4 different countries. I read your bio. And you've helped bring closure to over 1,000 people. I would say that makes you more than qualified.
Well, you certainly pay attention to details. I mean, I don't even know numbers by heart, to be honest. I don't care. I'm in it to help. And when there's somebody out there that are in it for the game, or for their own muse.
And unfortunately, that is all too common in this field. I've been doing this and helping people since, well, the last 8 years or so. And 3 of the last years I've been doing it pretty much by myself, with the exception of our friend Francis, who could occasionally join me.
Since Robin passed away, yeah, Francis had told me a little bit about it. Robin was a wise man. I was honored to cross his path 3 or 4 times on cases that we shared.
Oh, and you knew Robin. Wow. Yeah, he was a great mentor, and if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here with you now, and I wouldn't have helped all those people that had all those hauntings, and let's just say I was a mess when he found me.
Yeah, we all go through that phase.
Oh yeah, I'm crazy.
Yes. Medication, please, to stop the voices.
Oh, there's a padded room out there with my name on it. Oh gee, I don't miss that phase at all. I am certainly glad, though, that Francis referred you to me.
Yeah, Francis. His interests lie somewhere between adult Disney and Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yeah, I had hoped that by the time we were out of college, the Franstival thing would just go away, but...
He'll grow up sometime by the time he's 40 or needs hip replacement.
Yeah, you know him too well. Actually, after about 3 years ago when Rachael left me, I found that it really is needed to have the support of someone else, a trusted friend. And honestly, Francis isn't there yet. He can be dedicated when he wants to be, but he's just not available.
I understand. I'd love to help.
Well, nice to meet you. I look forward to our collaboration.
Me too. What is it? Do you know her?
Not literally, but her energies are heavy. I don't like it. She's cloaked in something and I can't fully read her.
Some people are haunted themselves.
True, but the way she is shielded, it's like she has a ball of spirits binded around her, and I hadn't seen that before.
I have. Once. I can't remember. It's gonna bother me until I do, but once I do, I'll let you know.
Yes, please do. Yeah, in this line of work, things don't always appear as they first seem. So, and everything happens for a reason. So it's better be safe than sorry. But we can at least exchange case information.
Sounds good.
Hello. I have a message for you, and I know it's hard. And you just got to understand that your family has some peace. And Emma, your wife, will be with you soon. Her condition is deteriorating. But I must let you know that the knocking and moving of objects and activity that's going on right now, it's not helping the situation. It's only raising anxieties. So you do need to fully transition. I hope you understand. She'll be with you soon.
I understand this may be hard for you. But even after 8 years, some days are tough. I miss you with all of my heart.
I'm sure he appreciated that. It's never easy sometimes.
Isn't that the truth? I'm sorry, did I disturb you?
Not at all. I was actually worried I was bothering you.
No, you're good. I come here about once a month to revisit and reassure. It's kind of therapeutic for me.
I can understand that. But it's key to remember that death is coming for us all. But it's just important to also remember that it's not the end. It's just the transition.
Some days the pain is harder than others. I take comfort knowing that he's still with me. If that's weird, I don't know.
It's not weird at all, actually, to me. I actually help people going through situations where they think there's a haunting involved.
That's unique. How did you get into that?
Well, it's actually a long story, but something worth probably getting coffee together, or Danish, or Twinkie, or Ho-Ho, or whatever your thing is.
I wouldn't mind that, actually. That sounds interesting. The name's Serenity, by the way.
Devlin. And my schedule should be free after today. I'm kind of busy today, but should be free assuming I don't get deathly busy.
What's your number?
Oh, it's 555-901-6663.
Got it. And this may not be the most appropriate time, but I do like a man of mystery.
Well, thank you. I am a unique fella. I actually should get going. But nice to meet you, Serenity.
I hope to see you soon, Devlin.
Damn it.
You need some help there? I think I got it. Seems like these happen all the time. Yeah, I've had a few bag blowouts in my day. Sometimes life throws things at us that just seems too hard to, or too much to understand. That's the truth. Well, and strange things happen this time of year as well, with Halloween coming up and all. Or all the time. He has no idea. Actually, you'd be surprised. Well, and sometimes it helps to be able to exchange stories and talk about things, so if you want to sometime, my name's Devlin. Hunter. Thank you. Nice to meet you, Hunter. You can actually meet up sometime, or you can share your story. My number, if you want it. I don't think I can. It's okay. We don't have to right now. If you want to, I can give you a number, and you can maybe text me or call me if you do feel more comfortable. Okay. surprised you have a very open mind. So my number is 555-901-6663. Okay. And who knows? It might be a weight off of your chest. You open up and you might feel spooktacular after it's done.
Okay. I haven't told anyone about this.
Well, I'm glad that you're telling us. I knew there's something going on when I first met you.
So to recap, this woman's been visiting you for the past 3 months with promises of helping, and nothing's gotten better?
It seems to be better for about a week after she leaves, and then it comes back.
Well, I can tell you that I do feel that there's some paranormal activity here. It's legit. However, it seems like whatever's going on is being brought in or introduced into this place.
What do you mean?
So the activity that was here was less, right? That means the intensity is something that's not natural to the environment.
So basically, I think you already knew that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, and remember, we're researchers in this field. So we have our God-given abilities to help in situations like yours.
And I can understand that it's hard to trust after being misled by the hand that was supposed to be helping.
I think that's my biggest reservation right now. I can't afford for this activity to get worse, or for her to get pissed at me for talking to somebody else.
What do you mean?
She made me promise that if the activity got worse, or if I needed help, I'd call her and not anyone else. We even set up a payment plan.
She's charging you money for this?
Oh dear, oh dear. I can tell you right now that those that are in this field and they're charging people like that, odds are if they're scamming you, then that's a telltale sign. They'll charge you.
I know this now, but I was in too deep and she scares me, honestly.
Scares you in what way?
Well, it sounds insane, but I think she might be conjuring crap up and leaving it here.
Well, and that could be, because I don't really feel much here right now, other than your own fear.
That's a bad apple. What's her name? Could you contact her?
It's okay. Don't start clamming up on us now.
Philomena. And I have her phone number.
Okay. I actually have an idea. Why don't we... Because we have our understanding in general of her intentions and what she's doing. But it's better to paint a clearer picture by meeting her in person. So could you call her, you think, and have her maybe come over here now?
You want me to have her come over? I don't know.
It's okay. This will be the best way to start combating this issue.
Yes, Philomena? Yes, things are happening again. Okay. Yeah, I'll be here. Thank you. She'll be here in 20 minutes. Do you think she'll come?
She definitely will. But if she's skilled enough, I think she'll be expecting us.
Do you think we should do a protection spell or prayer?
No, not this time, because if she's already expecting us, I don't want to do any more to alter the environment, because those of us that are skilled, as you may know, may pick up on when an area has been smudged, cleansed, blessed, etc.
I'm scared, guys.
You're doing the right thing, right? And we're here to help you. We're not going to leave you alone. It'll be all right. So, do you know what you're going to say to her when she gets here?
I do. I think it's going to be mostly important to figure out her complete intentions, get a full picture of it. And because I keep thinking that she's working with legitimate spirits. She has them involved, but it's hard to say yet.
Well, she could be, haunted herself and fully aware of it.
You're right, and that actually freaks me out. People that knowingly use their abilities in a negative way like that.
She just texted me. She's here.
Okay. So just let her in like normal, okay?
Ah, you have company. I had a feeling you weren't alone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your hunch was right.
Don't be rude, Hunter. Introduce me to your friends.
Yeah, we're here only to help.
Well, I guess that makes two of us. Well, three if you're counting Fresh Face.
I've been doing this a while. Thank you very much.
We have reason to believe that you've been scamming people, making them pay you with the promise of fixing their problems.
I think you may have sniffed too much fairy dust. You're in over your head and have no idea what's going on. You have some spiritual gifts, but your third eye won't show you the truth, Devlin.
How'd she know your name?
I saw you the other day, in passing, and you have a unique shield. It seems like it's made up of multiple spirits that you've either binded to yourself, or you've made a pact.
Very good, young man. But do you have proof? You can only see as far as your third eye has been experienced to.
Well, then explain it to me. You might be surprised.
Oh, you narrow-minded soul. Not a lot surprises me. I know more than you could possibly imagine.
Well, what I can see is that you're charging people, and you're promising to help them when you're actually not, which is fraudulent. So how's that helping people?
My ways of helping are different than yours. You see dark and look at it as a negative. I see it and look at it as a way to learn. Let me dumb it down for you. The light is at a long, dark tunnel. It is not your job or responsibility to cut that lesson prematurely.
So what you're saying is that these violent and evil hauntings are meant to serve as lessons for these people? Many of them don't even deserve it.
Very good, Fresh Face. Yes, as you believe, all things happen for a reason, as do I. But I believe that good things and bad things happen for a reason and aren't to be interrupted.
Well, there are universal rules that keep tabs on people that abuse their powers. In other words, let me dumb that down for you. Karma is a bitch.
Oh, my young, misled emo friend. I feel sorry for you, and it isn't entirely your fault. Your mentor's time was cut too short before he was able to teach you the important lessons.
Well, I'm not going to fall for your mind fuckery.
Is that what I'm doing? Are you sure? Good, you noticed that one. But how about this one?
Olivia!
As you can see, I am more than prepared to defend myself against anyone or anything that chooses to interfere with the help that I give my clients. You mess with the wrong person.
Saint Michael, the Archangel, I call upon you now to come down here and help us in this time of need. We're facing evil, and we summon your assistance in this battle.
It'll be interesting to see how skilled you really are with what's coming up. I don't have time for this child's play. I've got bigger fish to fry. See you later, Hunter. Get rested, Devlin. Bye, fresh face.
Bye, bitch.
Damn fool. Are you okay, Hunter?
I knew she was a crazy bitch. She's just afraid to admit it. I need to go to the bathroom.
Well, I know we're not supposed to take things personal and all, but fresh face? Really?
I know, she's just trying to trigger you. But she did know my name, my mentor, and she's getting that I can't fully see the picture of what's going on here yet.
Yeah, she's got some legit skills.
Yeah, or someone or something is feeding her the information.
Well, that's obvious, but what can't you see?
Well, I know her shield is so well defined that it's blocking out some of her energies, and if she is working with other entities, it's cloaked them. I can't see them.
Thank you guys for coming. This is definitely validation.
Yeah, and I can help cleanse you from that part of it, but I'm just worried that we won't be able to cleanse the negative entities that are coming in here causing this, because if she's putting them in and then bringing them back out, you can't actually like cleanse, bind, or bless what's not actually there. And I don't think I can summon it by myself right now without knowing a little bit more information to feel more comfortable about that.
I might know someone that might be able to help. She's a palm reader and does mediumship and astral projection, or astral travel, sorry. I've gone to her a few times and I think she could help us out in this. Her name is Psychic Georgia.
Enter at will. Hello, my son. I've been expecting you.
I anticipated you had. So you must be the mystical psychic Georgia. I've heard a lot about you.
Just call me Georgia. I've heard about you. Devlin, right?
You certainly are living up to your reputation.
Have a seat.
I probably should have met you sooner. You are a unique soul.
Thank you. You have some skill, my son. However, what you are about to face requires a little bit of help.
Okay, and I probably don't have to tell you much then.
You already have. Only because you have several spirit guides all talking at once. Start with the key phrase linked to the current concern.
Okay. Evil, fraudulent, puppet master.
Show our boy the truth. Reveal the wicked. And allow the glimpse behind the veil.
I have something your friend wants me to show you.
Who might that be?
Your mentor?
Robin? Ah, the palm reading technique. That explains the reading I got on you.
Right. Then you know we're about to go on a journey together, my son. Don't worry about disturbing him. We're not physically here.
Yeah, I know. We're on an astral journey.
What the hell? It's been 7 days. Is this lady even helping?
So 7 days. So she's making it seem like things are good for 7 days and then making her clients summon her back to help her.
The truth isn't pretty, and the Seven knows that nothing is what it seems, and reality is usually hidden behind illusions.
Well, she needs to be stopped.
One more thing, my son, follow me.
I can't take much more of this activity.
Let's have a quick session, honey.
Did you hear that?
Meet her minions, the evil entities she has binded to help her reach her goals, and dabble in the black and dark magic we often avoid at all costs.
So she is working with negative entities. That would explain some things to me.
Just be careful, my son. Her path is a much darker and tormented one. Those minions of hers need to be stopped if you are to succeed. By just taking her out of her play isn't enough. She will just relocate and continue her wrath.
Well, thank you, Psychic Georgia.
It's just Georgia, and I'll be here waiting. And before you ask, the answer is yes.
So, how have you been?
Well, been better. I just can't get my head wrapped around someone using their abilities in this way knowingly.
Yeah, and unfortunately there are bad apples.
Yeah, Psychic Georgia had helped paint a clearer picture for me. She's using evil entities.
Well, we'd suspected that.
Yeah, she's just basically, she's going in these people's homes, bringing them with her to these places, then taking them with her when she leaves for about 7 days, apparently, and then she's bringing them, summoning them back into these people's homes to cause havoc. So she's supposed to be helping these people, when in fact she's causing the issues.
It makes me sick. I wish we knew how to stop her.
Well, I'm thinking what we're going to have to do is identify the entities, peel them back, and then once they're out of the way, she'll have less power.
You know, cut the head off the snake and the body's gonna follow.
And if she is getting help from negative spirits, then we can get help from the positive ones too.
Well, you did call him St. Michael and it helped.
Yeah, there's that, and also, there's something else I didn't tell you. With Psychic Georgia, during our session, Robin came through.
Robin, really?
Yeah, and I've actually felt his presence more so recently. Before he died, he had actually mentioned that he'd be coming back. He'd be with me in spirit. Back then, I thought it was just words of empowerment and inspiration. But of course now I understand that even human spirits come back as guides in times of trouble and growth.
So do you think he's come back?
I definitely think he's around. I felt him. He might be coming back to help with this current situation.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, he hasn't shown himself to me directly.
Well, he was a wise man and usually probably had a reason for the way he was doing things.
Yeah, he had a weird way of teaching lessons, some of which were frustrating, but they made sense in time.
What's that?
Well, let's just say this was Robin's last responsibility. And he gave it to me as a way to never forget my roots in my awakening period. She's here.
You know, nobody's taken me out into the woods to share ho-hos before.
Well, as you will learn, I'm not quite like just anybody else.
So, to pick up where we left off, how did you get into the paranormal?
I've been seeing and hearing strange things since I was young. I actually, a few years ago, I reached out to a paranormal team and, well, didn't end very well. They were not open to special gifts or abilities or anything like that, so I had to move on from them, and then I met my mentor, Robin. Doesn't this stuff freak you out?
Quite the opposite, actually. It interests me. I guess you could consider me strange and unusual.
Well, fair enough. It doesn't, it's not open for anybody to just befriend or date someone like me.
I like how you mentioned dating.
Well, I mean, I guess any type of connection.
It's okay, Devlin. We'll see where things go. I'm not gonna vanish on you. Ghost you. See what I did there?
Good one. Yeah, I guess forgive my social awkwardness. I've been single for a while. One could say that I socialize better with the dead than the living. No offense.
Fair enough. I'm not one to judge.
We'll see.
Maybe I could join you on one of your endeavors sometime.
Maybe. I don't know. I just don't want something negative to attack you. I can't always be there to protect you in instances like that, so I just don't want something like that to happen.
That's cute. I don't need protecting. My life's boring. I need adventure. And you seemed like you had an interesting story, and it seems like I was right.
Well, in this field, we call that intuition.
Oh, my darling, has the stress in the fields gotten to you too? Don't worry, my darling. Mama has this under control. Nothing gets past Mama's eye. No one challenges this goddess. I know exactly what to do next. So interfere with my work, and I will interfere with yours, Devlin.
So, what is this place?
It's where I used to come as a little girl to play make-believe.
Did you ever play with others?
None of my friends ever really wanted to come here. It kind of freaked them out. Oh, they're lost.
Well, I meant of the non-living sort. Spirits. I mean, let's just say this much. This place is busy.
That's why I wanted to bring you here. Picking up a lot, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. These cars are a great metaphor of society in general. Just a mixture of rich, poor, honest people. And then on the flip side, there's some not so nice. There's crooks and thieves.
These cars could talk.
Oh, but they do. Just flush out your mind and just listen to the ambient silence. Every hair on end, every centralized chill, every deja vu is an opening to taking in another realm around you.
Oh my god, that wasn't you that whispered, was it?
Hun, the car is speaking to you if you just listen.
If there wasn't someone else on this train, then that's crazy. However, other people do come here, and I'm not really trying to encounter a violent crackhead today.
Okay. This place is amazing. It's just abandoned.
Hey, what are you two doing here?
You can see him, right?
Yes, I can.
Who are you two freaks?
Yeah, we were trying to leave right now, actually.
I don't like freaks. You shouldn't be here.
Chill, we're trying to leave, you little shit!
Don't talk to me that way, you unimpressive bitch.
Okay. Normally, I don't do this. Okay? When your parents divorced, that left you with a lot of anxiety. You dropped out of school early, you can't keep a job, and drug use, that will only consume you. Everything bad that's ever happened to you, you blame on others. And I would say you were the youngest of 4, and your mother's least favorite. So again, I really don't blame you. So you'd asked if we're freaks? I guess we are. So good day.
Did I mention I love a man of mystery? You owned him.
I don't normally do that, but it's a good strategy. It comes to mind when you're dealing with assholes.
I wanted to come by and let you know. I may have found a way to move on, just like you would have wanted me to. I just wanted to share something with you so there's no surprises. His name is Devlin, and he brings out the life in me that I haven't felt in years.
Love, happiness, the ability to let go after holding on for so long. Sorry for overhearing you.
No problem. I'd come here half a dozen times a year each year since his death. I was actually making this the last time.
Met someone new, right? You have the sparkle of love in your eyes.
Yes, I think so anyway. It's all so new. Pardon me, I'm Serenity. Who are you?
Call me Lily. My friends call me Lilith for fun. Nicknames, you gotta love them. So you were saying a new love interest?
His name's Devlin, and he's unique. He does work in the paranormal.
You don't say.
Yeah, what is it?
I think I might know him. Long dark hair, emo boy type?
Yeah? Oh my god, how do you know him?
Well, it's a long story. I had some paranormal activity going on in my house a while back, and a friend of mine actually referred me to Devlin. He came over and sprinkled holy water around, and then he charged me $3,000 and said if I couldn't pay it, I would pay with the lives of my 3 sons.
Oh, that's terrible. That doesn't sound like Devlin at all.
You yourself said you don't know him very well. I heard he sacrificed a lady's cow without permission to banish a cow shapeshifter. Her dairy farm went belly up just like the cow did.
This is sick. What the hell?
Serenity, darling, you just don't know who to trust in the world anymore. There's a lot of predators out there, and wouldn't it at least be good to know what kind of skeletons are hiding in Devlin's closet?
Well, apparently cow skeletons are amongst them. I have business to attend to. Thanks for the information.
No problem, darling. It's best not to get involved with him anyway. You won't want that chromatic slap to happen. Might ruin that pretty eyeliner.
Yes, darling, Wait, what? No, clearly you're upset. What's going on? What happened? Wait, a mutual friend? Huh, no. Oh, that's a good one. No, she duped you, hun. No, listen, this is the woman we're actually going after. She's the one actually committing these crimes. Illegal and immoral. She's having evil spirits to help her. I have the proof. Alright? Just calm down. Her name is Philomena. Alright? She moves around the nation much like a gypsy. And now she's in our backyard. See, this is one reason I can't develop close relationships. Alright? There'll be forces out there that will exploit that. They're constantly working against it. I just kind of worry about this. So I need to go have a visit with our mutual friend. And I can assure you there's no cow skeletons in my closet.
Do you want me to do the talking?
No, I'll handle this.
feeling you'll be coming to see me again soon.
And it's not because we enjoy your company either.
I see, Devlin.
Philomena?
Fresh face.
Crazy bitch.
This time you involve someone close to me. That's a very dirty thing to do, even worse than your scams you've already done.
Oh, the girl? You really need to do a better job of preparing them for what they're about to get into with you. I hope your partner found happiness when she left you. Aliens are the least of her problems.
What is she talking about?
It's nothing. She's just trying to play mind games with us. Just don't listen to it. And just so you know, Rachael is doing very well right now, actually. But this is not about her.
You got yourself into this, Devlin. Challenging me was a grave mistake, and you chose to interfere with my affairs.
The only thing you care about is making a buck off of someone's misery. A lot of these people, actually, you ended up putting activity in their homes, and then convincing them that you're the only one who can help them. Well, meanwhile, you leave them then, and they suffer their mental, spiritual, physical damages.
All that he said? Plus, I remember where I know you from. Remember I mentioned that she looked familiar? It was a case I was working on with Robin. His family in Billings was having negative activity, and then it stopped until they met this mysterious woman. That was you, wasn't it?
You can't prove any of this. People go through hard things in life to learn a lesson. I just make sure that lesson gets learned. And why not make some money off of it? As we all know, standard investigations don't pay the bills. Also, your mentor should have taught you a thing or two about interfering. That is, after all, how he got sick. Oh, you didn't know? Oh, a circular shield? That's only temporary.
You won't get away with this. Higher powers keep track of who uses and abuses.
I don't have time for these games. Comfortare it spiritibus.
Oh my god.
Robin?
He's got our backs. I had a feeling he'd show up. Well, at least he sent that thing back to wherever it belongs. Now we need to strip her of those other 6 so we can lessen her abilities.
And Robin, no doubt, has gone after her before, and either she outsmarted him or he gave up trying.
Maybe he got too sick to continue.
Well, and he did say before he passed that I'd be continuing his work, and a lot of things are making more sense now. But this woman scares me.
Me too. We've got my support, and Robin's too. Robin gave us confirmation of what we need to do now. So, do you think you got it?
That was you, wasn't it? You guys can't prove any of this. People go through bad things in life to teach them a lesson. I just make sure that that lesson gets learned. And why not make some money off of it?
No one challenges this goddess. I know exactly what to do next.
Saint Michael, the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our protection against the malice and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. And do you, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the divine power thrust into hell Satan and all evil spirits who prowl about the world, seeking the ruin of souls. Amen. Crazy bitch.
Keep your strength and, work on your shields and things along those lines. He cannot hurt you. I'm not going to spend the last of my days in a hospital hooked up to a bunch of machines. You're going, and as you come into your abilities and as you become more aware, you're going to see more and more of these visitors. Don't worry about me. Keep doing what you're doing. I will always be with you in spirit. Just keep helping people and use your gifts.
You think Devlin's helping?
You know? Yeah.
Alright, so I have these gifts. We don't need to prove that anymore. But what am I supposed to do with them? I mean, I can't shut them off.
Why would you want it? Auras are merging and connecting.
You can see that?
Oh, yeah. Think about what we just did here today. The answer lies within that. By now understand. I saw my transition coming as you did, and felt you would understand why I needed to pass this along to you. You are now strong enough to understand it, and handle it, and keep it safe and the others safe from it. Remember, son, this is not the end, just the start of a new beginning. Remember what I taught you, and wish you the best for your future endeavors. Until we meet again someday, blessed be, Robin. I will always be with you, Spirit. 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 I will always be with you, Spirit.
Alright, thank you for coming to see me.
I thought a lot about what you said.
I had hoped you had.
I feel somewhat more empowered, like a weight's been lifted.
Well, we have peeled back the layers that she has cloaked herself behind. Now we just need to stop her from committing more crimes. Will you provide a written affidavit?
I don't have to see her again, right? Like ever?
You won't on the streets, but before this is all over, you might be called to testify, though. But we do need this.
If it'll stop her so no one else ever has to go through this again, then I'll do it.
Great. A few others have spoken up now, and they're starting to come out of the woodwork, and they'll testify as well. You're not alone in this, man.
Do you think we got this?
Extortion, fraud, tax evasion. I'm so glad that you could step away from your Franstools long enough to help us on this one.
Of course, bro. You caught me at a downtime of the day anyways. My contributors aren't paying me on time, and my parties are pretty expensive.
My sympathies.
No worries. But it sounds like, at least I helped you with Olivia. Sounds like you two have been pretty busy.
Yeah, that's an understatement, bro.
Francis, I thank you for that. It actually turns out Devlin and I have kind of crossed paths before indirectly.
Yeah, same case as Robin had. Well, some of them.
Bro, that's amazing. Sounds like everything that you said about everything happens for a reason is practically true.
Okay, so this was the location that she's currently at, correct?
Yeah, my sources indicate that she's renting a house. It's up here at the next turn left.
Okay. Everybody ready? Everyone grounded and protected?
I am, bro. This may be more exciting than my last festival.
Well, good. Well, anyway.
I brought extra protection in case I freeze a bitch to try something.
And I've summoned Robin's energies, and along with some angelic ones also, so to help us from the spiritual side, we have that going for us.
Well, law enforcement has the evidence and the statements, so they should be arriving shortly after we got these secured.
We've done a lot of protection for preparation for what we can do. So now it's just the universal positive powers that watch over us. And I know you guys are nervous, as am I, but I'm sure she won't go easily. I'm not sure what trick she has up her sleeve. We will walk the rest of the way. I don't want to pull up directly in front of her house.
You want to try sneaking up on her?
Yeah, because she might have some protection or shield around her house. I just think that we need to approach with caution. Let's go.
Is there a shield, bro?
She more than likely used negative influences to create this, and she works with evil spirits. So we can counter it with something positive. Stand back. Basically, if it is something negative that she used as a shield, something positive will cause it to spaz out.
Can you see it?
Yeah. So we need to take it down first.
Is it gone?
Yeah, we have an opening. Let's go.
Oh, what is this? We have uninvited guests? Devlin.
Is it gone?
Yeah. Robin or any of the positive spirits that are helping us won't be stopped at the barrier.
Pretty awesome, bro.
Let's get this crazy bitch.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for you.
Alright, don't show any fear, guys. That's what the negative ones feed off of.
Oh, you brought a friend. You know this is over his head, right?
It's over for you.
Was I speaking to you, fresh face? I think not.
Your victims are starting to come out of the shadows. And boy, do they have a story to tell. And have a lot of testimony to put you away.
It's just their word against mine. And most people think they're nut jobs anyway.
Only
thing you care about is making money on scared people, creating actual negative activity in their home and convincing them that you're the only one who can fix it. Meanwhile, they are left with the mental, physical, spiritual, and financial losses.
Plus, I remember where I know you from. Remember Devlin when I mentioned she looked familiar? It was a case I was helping Robin with. A family in Billings claimed a violent activity in their home, and then didn't have any until they met this Amos so-called Livman.
You guys can't prove any of this. People go through bad things in life to teach them a lesson. I just make sure that that lesson gets learned. And why not make some money off of it? As we all know, standard investigating.
So it's not just the other's words, but your very own confession. I bet your evil guides didn't let you see this coming.
Oh man, that's a mega burn. I didn't see that coming either.
You weren't even there.
But still.
You think you're clever, but you're playing with fire and will get burned.
Something's burning my arm.
Ooh.
The room's starting to spin. Oh my god.
Starting to feel that too, guys, but just remember, stay grounded. She's trying to do various attacks on us.
Crazy bitch!
I told you not to play with fire, you fools.
It's not playing with fire, but it's working against the rules, dabbling in too much negativity, too much greed, manipulation. That's going to be your undoing.
That about sums it up. I have nothing more to say to you, but they might want to talk to you.
This can't be happening!
She's right here.
Philomena, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you.
I know my rights.
Oh, and make sure she stays away from Ouija boards in prison.
I hope she drops the soap, and I never wished on anyone before, but she scratched me.
Oh, how is that, by the way?
What? It's gone. But how?
Well, the negative energies that she used for that, now that they're gone, it's taken the scratches away.
Well, I can definitely say this entire thing was a lot more interesting than all my past festivals in the year.
Good job, guys. I would have never thought to take down the shield first.
Yeah, it was a trick I learned along the way. I knew that she would have something like that up. I probably, if I were her, I would have too. I just would have done it differently.
Yeah, always one step ahead of her.
You have to think like a rat to catch a rat.
Well?
Oh yeah, so how is Serenity?
Well, this latest reminder reminded me of why I don't really do relationships. We decided to kind of do an arm's length distance right now because this last thing was a reminder and it kind of freaked her out, so I'm probably going to stay away from relationships for a little while.
Sorry, bro, but I guess this means we have more time for our bromance at least. I mean, I'll have another festival and you'll come free of charge because, you know, I'm here for you.
Actually, I might take this next week to rest. Actually, it feels good to heal up.
Amen to that. I'm just happy that we got her, you know, put away so that she's not harming anyone else.
Positive and negative energy exists in the world, working as opposites should, to help balance the scale. At one time, while in a dark place, I didn't think anything positive would pull me from that place. But in the end, positive does overcome negative. Philomena is just one of many bad apples out there. At least closure can begin for her victims. We all moved on after that case. Francis still stops in time to time, but actually started a 9 to 5 to help support his own Franstivals. I think the bribing and charging his friends ended up failing him, so he was forced to grow up. Just a skosh. Olivia remained by my side, helping when she could. She still had her own clients as well, and traveled further away than I could in many situations. Rachael still keeps in touch and is enjoying her paranormal-free life in Florida. She sends me positive energies and loves to hear about our cases, just no longer wanting to participate. The men in black have left us alone, so maybe it was a good decision. Robin hasn't visited again since this last case, but I still feel him occasionally. I do miss him. Serenity and I remained at arm's length after that. As for myself, I hope for a long break in between exhausting cases.
Yes? Activity happening where, Olivia? Villisca? Yes, I'm very familiar with the Axe Murder House. Are they wanting to meet us? Okay, there? Yeah. Tomorrow? Okay. See you then. Okay, so not as long of a break as I had hoped.
Somebody is here alone. The noises
all over. Getting that vertigo.
Oh, he said that every time that there's somebody alone in this house, that there's noises back here coming from the basement and over here. Nobody will stay here in this house alone.
There is one thing awaiting you in the darkness. Along this path of chaos leads to eternal sunshine. Love doesn't die in the physical. It is the afterlife. I'll take your hand and walk with you. What you'll experience